86. Hey!
Hampton's crack halfback made a spurt around Clay's left end for a gain of 7 yards, putting the ball in Clay's 30-yard line. The Clay cheering section seems to be getting worried. The score is 6-0 in Hampton's favor, and I think Hampton's getting stronger every minute. The only man who doesn't seem to be worrying is that cunning old fox, Coach Harlow of Clay. Harlow's been holding back his ace in the hole, Harold Grange, better known to fans as Red, Clay's demon halfback, whose sensational work with Buddy Cortland last season made them the most talked of pair in college football.
We want a touchdown! We want a touchdown! We want a touchdown! We want a touchdown! We want rain! We want rain! We want rain! We want rain! We want rain!
Hollow, waited too long, boy. Clay can't win now, not even if he runs in Grange and Cortland.
Yeah, it looks like we take the suckers' money in chunks this time without having fixed the game.
Pipe down, you sap. What do you think you are?
We want rain! We want rain! We want rain!
With less than 5 minutes to play, Coach Harlow is sending in Red Grange, the Galloping Ghost, and his sidekick, Buddy Cortland. But it looks as if he's expecting a miracle.
Say that was a swell play, but it comes too late, boy.
But it's still Hampton's game.
Right.
Well, it won't be long now. Time's going fast. It's still Hampton's ball. Oh, wait a minute, folks. It looks like a fumble. It is a fumble. It's Clay's ball on Hampton's 40-yard line. They've still got a chance, but it's a mighty slim one.
He's got to stop Grange. Hit me? Grange! Grange! Grange!
I know it! I know it!
What did I tell you? They haven't got a chance.
Rock, 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 B-L-A-Y, rock, 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 B-L-A-Y, rain, rain, rain.
Clay's ball. Less than a minute to play. 40 yards from the goal line.
I knew it!
He's having them. Go on, Red, give him a kiss.
I can't imagine anyone refusing such a reward.
Well, you see, Buddy's my brother, and Red is...
Red's your hero, is that it?
Red's everybody's hero.
Today's game proves one thing. Clay's got a two-man team, Grange and Cortland. If we could keep one of them out of the game, we could win some real dough. But how are you going to do it? I got an idea. The big boss gave me a tip today on one of them, and it looks like we might get something on him. Yeah? What's the weak spot?
Gee, Buddy, girls sure are a wonderful institution, aren't they?
Yeah, some girls.
Yeah, some girls. Say, Red, you don't mean you've got mixed up with some dizzy dame, do you?
Who, me? Why, let's see, Hey, Red, the coach wants to see you in his room.
Okay.
Come in.
Did you send for me, Coach?
Yes. Buddy hasn't been breaking training, has he, Red?
No, sir, not Buddy.
You'd say that whether he had or not.
Afraid I don't get you, Coach.
He's not up to his usual form. Something is wrong with him. Is he worried about anything?
Well, nothing I know of, but,
But what?
now that you mention it, I have noticed he seems under a strain lately. But I don't think it's anything to worry over.
I'm not so sure it isn't serious. I've heard rumors.
Rumors? What do you mean? What sort of rumors? I don't believe there's anything to the rumors, but I'll certainly keep my eyes open.
That's all I want to know. Now get to bed before lights out, or I'll have to bench you Saturday.
All right.
Good night, Red.
Good night. Buddy. Buddy.
Step on it, he's following.
He won't follow far.
Gee, Red, you frightened me. I thought we were held up. What's the matter?
Everything. Follow that tail light you see up ahead. They're turning down that side road.
I can't do that. I got a couple of drunks in here I'm taking home, and the meter says for $4.
But you must. Get rid of them. I'll give you $10.
Give me 10? Watch me get rid of them.
Hey, boys. My car stalled. Will you get out and give me a push and help to roll it?
Sure, we can push her.
That's the fella. Come on, get right out.
We'll help.
There you are. Now, you boys push on it. You understand? I'll get the motor running.
Did we push that car or not?
Oh, sure we did.
We're pushers.
It's Cortland. It looks like you had the right hunch.
Oh, Buddy, dear, I'm so glad. I was afraid you wouldn't be able to make it, even to see me.
No, thanks. I'm not eating.
Oh, I don't blame you. The food here is terrible. But I have an antidote.
No, thanks. The only time I ever drank any of that stuff, I made the biggest mistake of my life.
You don't mean you're sorry you married me, do you, buddy?
Oh, why shouldn't I be? It's probably wrecked my whole life. The school had fired me off the team and my family disowned me. They knew.
Oh, I see. You're ashamed of me.
Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. I broke training to get here. Why did you send for me?
Who has a better right? You seem to forget, dear, that we're married, whether you like it or not.
You needn't broadcast it to the world. Why did you send for me? Money, I suppose. How much?
Oh, I think I could get by on 1,000 and not bother you anymore.
1,000? How would I get $1,000?
I think your father might come across.
Are you threatening to go to my father and tell him about our marriage?
Threatening? Do I have to threaten you, dear?
I've got orders to pick up a certain party here. Okay? Why, thanks. Huh?
Well, I'll do all I can, but I don't think I can raise 1,000. You see,
Come on, buddy. Let's get out of this.
It's Red Grange. Here's our chance to put both of these babies out of Saturday's game. How? You're still superintendent of the Mogul Taxi Company, aren't you? Well, sure. All right, get out there to your cab line and tell your drivers to stand by for trouble.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
can't go, Red. You don't understand.
I do understand all I need to. You've broken faith with the college and with the team. And you're going out of here with me if I have to drag you.
You've gone far enough, Red. You're not running my life.
You can't interfere with our guests. You're going out. Yeah, I'm going out, and this fella's going on.
Get him out of here.
There he goes! Hey! Ray! Wait for me!
Well, we didn't get Grange, but we sure got the dope on Buddy Caution. Come on.
Where is she? She's in my cab.
Well?
Are you figuring on playing in that game today?
Of course, why?
Well, you're not. Unless you brought me that $1,000. Remember, you're a married man. And if I told the coach...
Oh, you wouldn't do that. You mustn't do it. I've got to play in the game. I've got to play today.
Then that 1,000 quick.
Well, where am I going to get $1,000 now?
I'll tell you where you can get it. Now, how about it?
All right.
You'll find him up that runway in the freight house.
Buddy, you can't do that. You're not that kind of a fellow. Give me that money. What money? Don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do. Give me that money. You can't have it.
Tell me who the crook is that thought he could buy you.
I sold myself. Sold myself to keep from being disgraced. And I won't give it to you now.
You poor fool. You think you can save yourself from one disgrace by plunging into another? Don't you realize what you've done? You've sold out your college. Sold out your team. Oh, buddy, you can't do it. I won't let you.
It's too late now, Red. I can't give it up. I tell you, I can't give it up.
Then I'll have to take it from you. You're not going crawling.
No, you won't. Give it to me, will you?
Yes, sir. Cortland's fixed. You can set your bets down.
That's great work, Sherman. Boy, here's where we clean up big.
You're going to stay in there until after the game, so you can't throw it for your crooked owner.
What's the matter?
Oh, that brute Red Grange beat Buddy up and locked him in a boxcar. Oh, please, you've got to come and help me get him out.
Too late.
What's the next station?
Coinville. Why?
I'll beat the train there.
You certainly did, Miss Cortland. You're really becoming quite expert.
Well, why not? Look at the expert instruction I did.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Mr. Alton. Oh, hello, Steve. Say, will you look over both planes while we're at the game? I telephoned for a car. Do you know whether it's here yet? Yes, sir. Waiting over the hangar. Fine. Well, anytime you're ready, we'll be on our way.
We're practically there.
All right.
Well, what's the matter? Everything's the matter. You spent our money for nothing.
What are you talking about?
Listen.
Here we are, right here. How's that, all right?
I saw it.
We put our shirts on this game and we stand to lose everything.
No, we don't. It's a surer thing than ever now.
Come on.
Here's it.
Oh, something's happened to Buddy. Oh, I'm to see Coach Hall at once.
We can't wait much longer for Grange and Cortland.
Hey, you can't go there. We have something to talk to. Tell Mr. Howard. It's about Grange and Cortland.
Let him come in. Mr. Harlow?
Wait a minute, Arbor. They won't let you in the locker room. You better let me hear the note and I'll take it in.
We can prove it.
These charges are ridiculous. I know Grange.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Hollow, but I'm here on behalf of Miss Cortland. She has reason to believe something has happened to her brother.
Suck it into him today, Rick. Let me rooting for you.
Are you men willing to face Grange with those charges?
Why, sure we are. Football is one sport that's got to be kept clean.
Sorry to be late, Coach. It couldn't be helped.
Where's Cortland?
Why, the last I heard of him was at the railroad station.
So we understand.
You believe I've done something with Buddy on the strength of an anonymous letter?
No. On the testimony of 2 eyewitnesses. These 2 gentlemen claim they saw you beat up Buddy Cortland and lock him in a boxcar. Haven't you anything to say, Red? Can't you explain?
No. I have nothing to say.
You mean? It's true. You deliberately put Cortland out of the game. You crippled your team. You betrayed your college.
No, not that. I haven't betrayed my college. I can't explain, but I swear I'm not guilty. Mr. Harlow.
Here. You still deny your guilt? Boys, the wire is from the Chief of Police of Coinville and reads, Cortland here under doctor's care was beaten and locked in boxcar by Grange. Hint at bribery, but will talk to no one but you. Well, do you still insist you are innocent?
I do, and I'm willing to stand by Buddy's story.
Pick it up, Grange. You've earned it. Boys, I'm going to Buddy right after the game. I want to tell him that you fellas went out against odds and won in spite of your betrayal. All right. We'll play without you today, Grange.
This will be a hard blow to Miss Cortland. She and Grange were very good friends.
Say, listen, we may be in a jam yet. That's why I didn't mean what Hollow thought it did.
Do you think that Cortland intends to tell the truth?
Yeah. And we've got to beat them to Coinville and close his mouth. Come on.
Barbara! $5 if you get that car.
I hope you find Buddy all right. I wish I were going with you. Be sure and warm your motor up before you take off.
Barbara!
If you don't mind, I'd rather not talk to you. Mr. Elton has told me everything.
But Mr. Elton knows only what he heard, and besides,
I said I didn't care to discuss the matter.
But I tell you, Barbara, you've got to listen.
I haven't time to listen. I'm going to my brother.
Hey!
You can't drive that plane. What's the matter? Loose rudder valve. We're just trying to fix it.
Barbara! 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 Your rudder wire's loose. You'll crack up if you don't land.
Will it stand the strain of landing?
No! It's starting to go now. Look! We can't make it. Have you got another chute?
No, there's only one.
You bail out. I'll take my chances.
We'll try to use the one chute. It may support us both.
There's too much weight for the chute. The strings are breaking. It's no use. The chute will carry you, but not both of us. I'm going to leave.
No, Red, you mustn't. No, Red, don't.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. And please don't believe I sold out, for I didn't.
No!
Small-town hospital lies Buddy Cortland, a college football player whom an unknown group of gamblers have bribed to betray his team. At his bedside is Irene, an ex-showgirl to whom Buddy is secretly married, and whose demands for money led him to accept the gambler's bribe. Hurrying to the hospital is Harlow, the football coach, anxious to get Buddy's story so he can break the betting ring. Hot on the coach's trail are two agents of the gambling ring, bent on keeping Buddy from telling his story. Meanwhile, Barbara Cortland, Buddy's sister, is flying to his bedside, unaware that her plane is defective and her life in danger. In another plane, George Elton, Barbara's suitor, is flying to her aid, while Red Grange, Buddy's pal, has boarded Barbara's plane at the risk of his life in the hope of rescuing her.
Barbara! 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 Your rudder wire's loose. You'll crack up if you don't land.
Will it stand the strain of landing?
No! It's starting to go now. Look! We can't make it. Have you got another chute?
No, there's only one.
You bail out. I'll take my chances.
We'll try to use the one chute. It may support us both.
There's too much weight for the chute. The strings are breaking. It's no use. The chute will carry you, but not both of us. I'm going to leave.
No, Red, you mustn't. No, Red, don't.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. And please don't believe I sold out, for I didn't.
you all right?
I think so.
You're sure lucky. I thought for a while we couldn't make it.
I know. When I get my wits, I'll try to thank you.
Second, wait. Right now, I think Barbara needs some attention. Come on. You're not hurt?
Well, more frightened than hurt, I think. Thanks to you. Oh, Mr. Elton, a man who would sacrifice himself the way Red did for me can't be guilty of the things you told me.
Well, I certainly hope so, Miss Cortland. But supposing we wait till we get to Coinville and hear your brother's story.
Come on, we'll all have to go in your plane now.
My plane's out of commission, I'm afraid.
Let's get over on the road and take the first car that comes along.
Look, it's Coach Harlow. It means our next if he gets to Cortland ahead of us.
Don't worry. He won't. Look!
Why, it's Coach Harlow.
Well, what could have happened?
I can't imagine. He has a bad cut on his head.
You slugged me. Afraid I'd get to Buddy Cortland and hear his story.
Mr. Harlow, he couldn't have done it. We were with him.
Why, man, he saved your life.
Saved my life. I'm sorry, Red. I figured you were the only person who would want to keep me from reaching Cortland.
There are plenty of people who would go to any length to keep you from hearing Cortland's story. Who was in the car that passed you?
That's it. I remember now. That car was passing me when... Quick, Red, take the wheel. We've got to get to Coinville before something happens to Buddy.
So you took money to throw the game, and then let Red Grange take it away from you. And now you're going to start turning yellow. Spill the whole story. What a prize that you're making of yourself.
Yeah. Beginning the night I married you.
Well, from now on, you're going to start being smart, and I'm going to teach you. You're not going to tell Harlow anything. What you know is too valuable to give away.
I don't get you.
You've got the dope on that gambling ring. And from now on, they're going to give us our cut just for keeping quiet.
You mean blackmail?
Well, call it what you like. You tell me who the higher-ups are, and I'll see that they pay plenty.
And you really expect me to do that? Just to get money for you?
Well, after all, you're my husband, you know, and I'm entitled to some consideration. Well, speak up. Who's the big shot?
I'll tell only Harlow so he can drive these crooked gamblers out of football.
I hope you say that, buddy. All the guys I've known have been rotters. I'm glad I married somebody that's on the up and up. I'll go out now and let you rest so that you can talk to Harlow when he comes.
Well, what's the lineup?
Just as I expected. That darling husband of mine has the goods in a gambling ring and he won't give it up. That is, he thinks he won't.
Time to waste. We've got to get him out of here before Harlow arrives.
Oh, how can we do it? He won't budge till he sees Harlow.
That's easy. Put him to sleep.
Safe?
Absolutely. Safe.
Unless you use more than one.
You've got that fast. Those birds are at the coffin.
If we take Buddy in a taxi, they'll trail us. You get down to Johnson's Wharf and stand by with a speedboat.
Has Harlow come yet?
He'll be here pretty soon. Here's the medicine the doctor wants you to take.
Pardon me, Miss Coffin. Your sister and Mr. Harlow are here. Show them in, please.
You fool, how would you explain me?
Quick, get in that closet. They mustn't see you.
Are you all right, Buddy?
Oh, I'm all right.
Well, you've been through quite an ordeal, haven't you, buddy?
Yes. There's nothing to what I'm about to go through now.
Extremes! Extremes! Big football scandal! Portland disappears! Foul play suspected! Extremes! Play loses! Worst defeat of season!
Well, I may as well start talking. It's not a pretty story.
Need he tell his story now? He's hardly in control.
No, let me talk. I want to get it off my chest. Listen, you've all heard rumors of a gambling ring that's trying to corrupt college football. Men who lay big bets on the games and then fix things so they'll win. Players are injured to keep them out of the game. And what's worse, it's even said that players have been bribed deliberately to throw a game. Well, it's true. There is a gambling ring. I've come in contact with them.
Who are these men? Do you know their names?
I know some of them, and I think I know how we can find out who the ringleaders are.
You better have a drink of water, old man. You look pretty shaky.
Thanks, Mr. Elton.
Reach him up against the wall here.
What? I ran all around the building, but never caught a glimpse of it.
He came this way, but we've lost track of him.
There's no use looking any further. We'd better get back to Buddy.
He's gone.
Don't wake him. The less he knows, the better.
Buddy! Stop there! Stop there! Red, Mr. Elton! Stop that taxi!
What's the matter?
They're kidnapping Buddy in that taxi.
Quick, we've got to catch them. If the gambling ring get him, they'll stop at nothing to keep him from talking. Somebody's got away with Cortland. We've got to get him before Grange does.
owe me. You owe me $17.40. Hey, you forgot my $17.40. Hey!
I've got to find a boat.
I'll show that blonde that she can't get away with that. Wait for me. Hey, they owe me $17.40. Hey, wait. Help!
Grange gets a hold of Cortland, our goose is cooked. Come on, I got an idea. Officer! Stop that boat quick before this murder committed. Yes, we heard the fellow on that boat swear that he'd shoot the fellow he's chasing.
To the boat, boys.
We're gaining on them. This all the speed you can crowd out of the old tub? Every foot. That'll make Portuguese bend ahead of them.
I can't outrun them, but I might outdodge them. Hang on.
Why not try that? Through there, quick.
In a race to save his roommate from danger and disgrace, Red Grange, star halfback of the Clay University football team, is speeding out to sea. With him is Barbara Cortland, his roommate's sister, who shares Red's anxiety about her brother, but does not know the facts in the case. In the boat which they are pursuing, Barbara's brother Buddy lies unconscious, a victim of crooked gamblers who bribed him to betray his college team. Buddy is being spirited away by a girl named Irene, to whom he is secretly married in defiance of the college rules. Assisting Irene is a mysterious cripple who seems bent on ruining Buddy. Meanwhile, on the wharf from which the pursuit started, the football coach has arrived too late to join in the chase. With him is George Elton, a wealthy clubman who is the unsuspected head of the gambling ring.
this all the speed you can car out of the old club. Every foot. There's a big Portuguese bed ahead of him. Get out round, but fine outside. Hang on. Please, it's our finish if they catch us. Why not try that? Get through there, quick. Look, there they are. Take care of the girl. Back to the dock, boys.
We can't go back till we get the man we're after.
We've got the man we're after.
What do you mean?
You're under arrest to prevent a murder.
Murder?
Yeah, we know why you were after that boat, you fool.
The people in that boat are getting away with Miss Cortland's brother. I was following them to rescue him. Ask Miss Cortland if you don't believe me.
Yeah, we'll ask Miss Cortland when she comes to. There you go, Bill. Well, what's happened, Red? Did they give you the slip?
They wouldn't have if these officers had helped us instead of arresting me on some ridiculous charge.
You gentlemen know anything about this case? We know all about it. I'm Coach Harlow of Clay College. And this is Red Grange. He was chasing a boat in which Miss Cortland's brother was being kidnapped.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Grange. The man that informed me about you was the one to help the kidnappers escape.
There may still be time to catch them. You head back along the waterfront, and we'll follow the coast in a car.
Full speed ahead, Bill.
How is he?
He's all right. He's just coming to.
Oh, I'm so glad, Buddy. I thought you were dead.
Dead? Buddy? Who's Buddy?
Well, you're Buddy. Don't you know me? I'm Irene, your wife.
Irene? Who's Irene? I don't know you. Oh, my head. It hurts. Everything's so strange.
No use. He's suffering from amnesia, the result of that blow.
Amnesia? What do you mean?
Loss of memory. He doesn't remember anything that happened prior to the blow.
How long will it last?
Maybe a few days, and maybe forever.
A sweet mess. I risked my neck to get him where I can squeeze the truth out of him, and look what I draw. Information worth a fortune locked up in a cracked nut.
I'd have sworn they swung into one of these waterways.
Yeah, but which one? It looks like they've given us the slip.
There's that taxi that is down at the wharf. That guy's a friend of Red Grange. And do you suppose he's trailing us?
Well, if he is, he's sure heading into trouble.
Buddy's disappearance removes the only clue we had to the gambling ring that's corrupting college football.
Not the only clue. I still have the bribe money you think I took to throw the game. These bills are new. I may be able to trace the serial numbers through the bank. This note was with the money, and handwriting can be identified.
You still deny that you were bribed with the money right in your hand?
Denial without proof is useless, but I'll find the proof. I'll uncover this gambling ring and smash it if it's the last thing I do.
He's coming.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's the last snooping he'll ever do.
They did that deliberately.
I know they did. But why?
I'll bet they were after me and got you by mistake. I know those guys. They're the outside men for the mobile taxi captain. And they're trying to put us out of business.
They're gaining on us. Beat that train to the crossing and we'll lose. Well, we ditched them. It's the boat.
sure got us out of that mess.
I'd have caught them if you hadn't done that.
Why, I was trying to force them off the road. I didn't know you were anywhere around.
Come on, Reg. I know where those bozos are heading.
That's a good idea, Grange. You two follow them. We'll get to the nearest phone and call the police.
Okay, let her rip, Jerry.
Yeah, we shook them, boss, thanks to you. They won't bother us anymore.
Don't kid yourself. That taxi driver knows you and Mullen. Grange is hot on your trail. He's got the Cortland bribe money on the note. Get that evidence and put them both out of business. It means our necks if you fail.
You're trying to duck out without giving your number, huh?
What do you mean, number? I wasn't in anywhere, Rick.
Oh, no, you've been in one wreck and you're liable to be in another.
go and comb your hair. Don't shoot. Look out, ready!
It's a frame-up, Reg. Just stick to them. I'll go get help. I'll be back in a minute. Why is somebody go away? Stop.
What's on your mind?
A fight? Keep it going till I get there.
Hey, you drivers! All you drivers! Get to work! A fight! Nice and grand! Come on now! Come on! Get to a taxi floor! Get away!
Here, you can't.
Let him go. I'll be out of town. Hold yourself there now. What are you guys saying that for? Well, I'm not.
Step on it, you worm. Is your foot asleep?
There ought to be a law against that. Shouldn't allow that.
Now what's the matter?
It's out of gas.
Gas? No, that fight will be over before I get there.
Somebody goes to get on your motor, she said. Somebody goes to Oh, put it out. Forget him, I don't see him. After 15 minutes.
Save a couple for me! Save a couple for me! Hey, hard boy! Hey, come in here. It's safer. Hurry up.
Police headquarters? Red Grange just started a riot on the corner of 9th and Grand.
What is it?
Fight!
scandal in college football centers around Red Grange, star halfback of the Clay University team. Accused of accepting a bribe to throw a game, Red is shielding the real culprit, his pal, Buddy Cortland, who has lost his memory as the result of a blow on the head. Buddy has been spirited away by Irene, a girl whom he married secretly in defiance of the college rules, and by a mysterious cripple whose actions stamp him as an enemy of Red's. Red and a taxi driver named Jerry are on the trail of the crooked gamblers who caused Buddy's downfall. They fall into a trap set by George Elton, a well-known clubman, who is secretly the head of the gambling ring. Elton, who hopes to marry Buddy's sister, Barbara, has given orders to silence Red and destroy the evidence of Buddy's bribery, which Red has in his possession.
Okay, I've got it. Hey, let's go. Beat it, the cop. There's the cops. Let me get out, will you?
Get out there.
I'm getting out. Shut up.
Come on, get out of here. What's stopping you?
Hey, look. Look. It's Red. Follow that car. Come on. Step on it, you fool. Don't get excited. Them just taxi outfit. Pull over there, I reckon.
Look!
Hey, what's going on here? Look out! Give me a chance at this. Give me a chance. Give me a swat the... Give me a...
Not that, boys. No, he's had enough.
He's as cold as a cucumber. Gee, Red, if we had you with us in all these battles, this taxi war'd soon be over.
Yeah. This wasn't a taxi brawl, boys.
No?
Oh, this was a frame-up to destroy this evidence.
What evidence?
Bribe money I'm accused of taking to throw a football game.
But who'd want to destroy good money?
Why, the gambling ring. They're afraid that the handwriting on this note and the serial numbers on these bills will convict them.
Oh. If that's the case, we'd better get back to my office quick and lock that up in the safe.
It's a good idea.
You
We'll
bet
drop
it
this fellow off at the nearest police station.
Yes.
Yeah? I'll bail you out. I'll have a lawyer down there with bail right away. Well, you keep your mouth shut and don't tell the cops anything.
What's the trouble?
That was Adams falling from jail. Grange got the evidence on him and had him pinched. We gotta bail him out.
We ought to let him rot in jail, the bungling fool. It's our finish if Grange faces those bills to the bank to Elton.
Hey, we got a chance yet if we act quick. Grange is locking the evidence up in the independent taxi company's safe. Adams managed to slip me the dope.
All right, you take care of Adams. I'll call Elton up. It's his finish as well as ours if we don't get back that evidence. Hello.
It'll be safe here until the bank opens tomorrow.
It's got to be safe if I have to stay here and guard it with a gun.
Hey, that's a good idea, Red. And listen, now that you're not on the team anymore, why don't you come and go in business with us, huh? Yes, Red. Oh, we need a fighter like you.
Thanks, boys. But I'm still a college student and have to attend classes. Any spare time I have, I'll be using to run down the gambling ring. I've got to get back to the campus. How about a lift?
A lift? From us? Sure, we'll give you a lift. And this one won't be on the meter. This one will be on the house, eh? You bet. Come on.
Something I can do for you, sir?
Yeah, I need a little air in this tire.
Sure.
What's your plan, Chief?
Send a good man with this note to the independent garage right away. It's an order from Grange to deliver the evidence out of the safe.
From Red Grange himself, eh?
Yeah.
Is everything else okay, sir?
Okay, thanks.
Hello, fellows.
He sure got a crust.
Well, we'll just have to do the best we can.
Okay, Coach. Whom are you going to use in Grange's place?
Come in.
Say, Coach, I wanted to tell you...
I'll see you down at the field, Frank.
Okay, Coach.
What I came to tell you, Coach, is this. That bribe money you think I took...
Need we go into that again?
Oh, I know you think I'm guilty, but you'll find out I'm not. Somebody's afraid I'll trace that money and expose the gambling ring. Only an hour ago, they ganged me and took the evidence away. But I managed to get it back. That's what I came to tell you.
Here's something you ought to know about.
Expelled. They don't believe me. They wouldn't give me a chance to prove my innocence.
The faculty had no alternative, Red. They had to expel you because you wouldn't come clean. You're holding something back, Grange. Won't you tell me what's on your mind? Won't you come clean, Red?
I'm sorry, Coach. I have nothing to say.
Is that you, Red? This is Tom down at the garage. Say, Red, is this order okay? Why is this order to deliver the money out of the safe?
What? You didn't write it? It's a fake.
Hello, Tom. Hello.
Hello, Red. It sure looks like a frame-up, all right. I chased the guy, but he got away. Somebody sure after that dough, all right.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Tom. key, miss. It's Tom. He's been hit on the head.
Oh, get the first aid kit, quick.
Barbara, what are you doing here?
I came here to inquire for you and found this man unconscious on the floor.
I know. I was talking to him on the phone and heard him cry for help. The money's gone. Tom, have you any idea who did it?
No, he hit me from behind. I never even got a little glimpse of it.
Well, whoever did it has made a clean getaway. Well, there's no use crying over spilled milk. Tom, you better get across the street and have the doctor look at that cut. Can I borrow one of your cabs to take Barbara home?
Sure, help yourself, Fred. Hand him a lift, will you, miss? Any one of those cabs, Red.
Thanks, Tom.
What's the matter?
The thief who stole the evidence is still in that room.
Oh, why don't you grab him?
I'm letting him get away so I can trail him and find out who's behind all this. Run out the corner of the alley and keep your eye on the window.
There he goes. And who do you suppose he is?
The fellow we chased in the speedboat.
Yes, the man that kidnapped Buddy.
I sure had the right hunch not to grab him in the office. I'll trail him and find out what he's done with Buddy.
Look, he's getting into a car. What a dreadful-looking house. Do you suppose that's where they've got Buddy?
I wish you hadn't come, Barbara. I don't like the looks of this at all. You stay in a taxi while I go and investigate.
Oh, do be careful, Red.
Don't worry. If Buddy's in there, I'll get him out.
Is that you, Foley?
Who else do you suppose? Well, has he said anything yet?
Nah, he's still out of his mind.
Where's Lefty?
I set him down cellar for something.
So, you don't remember anything, eh? Don't even remember your dear little wife, Irene, eh?
Irene? Who's Irene?
That's the way he's been all the time.
Out of his mind, eh? We'll soon find out whether he is or not.
Well, what do you mean? What are you going to do?
I agreed. Find the boy. You wait at that window.
No.
Hold your tongue. Keep him quiet.
A scandal in college football centers around Red Grange, star halfback of the Clay University team. Accused of accepting a bribe to throw a game, Red is shielding the real culprit, his pal, Buddy Cortland, who has lost his memory as a result of a blow on the head. Buddy has been spirited away by Irene, a girl whom he married secretly in defiance of the college rules. Assisting Irene is a mysterious cripple whose actions stamp him as an enemy of Red and Buddy. Red has trailed the mystery man to the deserted house where Buddy is held prisoner. Buddy's sister, Barbara, has accompanied Red in a taxi, but has remained in the car. Meanwhile, two agents of the gambling ring that caused Red's downfall are also searching for Buddy to keep him from telling all he knows.
I agreed. Find the boy. You wait at that window. When his head comes in, and I'll wait under the tree in case you miss.
have they done to you? Don't look at me like that, Buddy. Don't you know me? I'm Barbara, your sister.
Leave him alone. He doesn't remember you. He doesn't remember anything.
Who are you?
I'm his wife, and he's in my care.
His wife?
Yes, his wife. And I can prove it. And what's more,
I'm not interested in your proof. If you cared anything about Buddy, you wouldn't have brought him here. He's going with us.
Is that so? Lefty, come in here.
So you thought you'd get away with something?
Yeah! All right, Barbara, get Buddy down to the car. Just to avoid complications, get into that closet. Take your lady friend with you.
Say, listen, he'll
Pipe down, he's got the whip end.
When I come back, you'll do some explaining.
Gee, you found him. I thought you might need help, so I trailed you.
That's great, Cherry. You take Barbara and Buddy into town. I'm going back and question our blonde friend.
Oh, but Red, we've got Buddy safe now. Why bother about her?
Buddy can tell us nothing. Our only chance is to get the truth from her.
We can't let him get away with Cortland. I got a better plan. Into the cab quick. I'll tell you why we're trailing him.
Speak up. What's your part in this affair?
Who wants to know?
Our chief wants to know. And what he wants, he gets.
What a man. And who might he be?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Come on out. You're going to answer some questions.
You're going to answer the questions, mister. Where did you take Cortland?
You better close up on them. And when they get in the tunnel, pass them.
What's wrong?
A mogul taxi drove through the tunnel and someone hit me.
What happened, Barbara? Where's Buddy?
Oh, I don't know. I felt hands on him in the dark. I tried to hold him back. I was thrown to the floor. That's all I remember.
Take Miss Cortland to the garage. I'll try and catch that cab.
Step on it. There's a cab trailing us and it's gaining.
Where's the fire? It's not a fire. It's a kidnapping. That car ahead.
Look. Stand your chance, boys.
What's the idea?
That's what I'd like to know. There's no one in this cab.
Where's Buddy? What have you done with him?
Cut out the stalling. You ain't going to dodge no speed tickets in that way.
Well, I'll be seeing.
What's your name?
I got your message. What's up?
Well, I've got a surprise for you, boss.
Yeah? What is it?
Wait until you see it.
Crazy? Bringing him to me here so he'll know my part in this affair?
Oh, you're all wrong, boss. He won't know you nor anybody else. What? Things clearing up a bit, buddy? You remember my name yet? Or his?
I can't remember anything.
Cortland.
Well, well, this is a surprise.
Don't you remember Mr. Franklin? He's one of your best friends.
I don't remember.
You see, Buddy has a severe blow on his head, which has caused him to lose his memory.
A blow on the head.
Why, yes, Red Grange tried to put him out of the way. So Buddy wouldn't tell about Red's taking a bribe to throw a football game.
Red Grange. I seem to remember something about her. Oh, it's gone again.
Well, you'd better remember that name. No one ever had a worse enemy. That's why we brought him here. So his friends could keep him safe from Grange.
Well, wouldn't he be safe at his own home?
Oh, no. Buddy's sister thinks that Red Grange is her best friend.
I think Buddy ought to phone her and tell her the truth.
Yes, that is a good idea.
They tricked me. Got away with it. There's only one thing to do, notify the police.
Oh, no, you mustn't, Red. Look, I found this on the floor of the taxi after you left. there some way we can find out where he is and who's behind all this plotting?
It's that Mogul taxi gang. I know it.
Yes, but we can't prove it.
Hello, independent. Huh? What? Hold the phone. It's for you, miss.
Hello? It's Buddy.
Where is he?
Where are you, Buddy?
I don't dare say. You'll tell Red Grange and he'll try to kill me.
Get on the other phone quick and trace his call. Someone is coaching him what to say. Keep him talking until we can follow the call.
Why do you say that? Have you regained your memory?
That was just a stall, to make him think I wasn't dangerous.
We shouldn't have phoned from here. They may be smart enough to trace this call.
They've traced this call, but his life won't be safe from Grange.
He's hung up.
Any luck, Tom?
What's that, Supervisor? Yeah? Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, say, what kind of candy do you like? Okay, you'll get a barrel of it. What did I tell you? He's at the Mogul office. Call the drivers and let's go get him.
We can't do it that way. They'll get wise and run. I've got to get in and find him alone.
How?
How would you like to bust up a Mogul taxi in a good cause?
Boy, I'd like to bust up a Mogul taxi even in a bad cause. Hey, now who's going to get hurt?
You never can tell.
Well, come on, boy. If it's a battle, let's go.
What position were you in to get hit in so many different places?
You ought to see the other fella. Independent taxi. The boss in the office?
Yeah, I think so. What's the matter with you?
Independent taxi. Both cars completely wrecked.
Well, how did it happen? We got grounds for damage suit?
Well, it happened this way. I was going up Division Street when a car turns in on my left. Get up just a minute, will you? I'll show you how it happened. This chair is me, see? Well, the other car's coming in from this side. I have the right of way, and he whams right into me. Take a look at the car. Quick, I'll help you escape. But those men, don't stop to argue. Your life depends on speed.
Well, it's a trick, I tell you. Sound the alarm, quick.
Hey, what's the matter?
Mike, what's the matter, boss? Listen, stop that car just left there and stop it. No matter what you have to do, stop it.
So, you let him get away, did you? If he escapes, it'll go hard with you, Brady, understand?
Oh, but you don't understand how it happened.
I don't understand. They said they were my friends. Who are you? Don't you remember me, buddy? What? I'm your old roommate. I'm Red Grange. Red Grange? The man wants to kill me. This is true, buddy. I'm your friend. No, you're not. Let me go. You can't kill me. I won't let you. I won't let you do it here. I won't. I won't.
the office of a taxi company in a college town, Barbara Cortland is anxiously awaiting word of her brother Buddy, who has been kidnapped by a gambling ring. Meanwhile, Red Grange, a famous football star whom the gambling ring have disgraced and barred from the game, has rescued Buddy Cortland from his captors. Buddy has lost his memory as the result of a blow on the head and believes Red is his enemy.
What's the matter with you?
Independent taxi. Both cars completely wrecked.
Well, how did it happen? We got grounds for damage suit?
Well, it happened this way. I was going up Division Street when a car turns in on my left. Get up just a minute, will you? I'll show you how it happened. This chair is me, see? Well, the other car's coming in from this side. I have the right of way, and he lams right into me. Take a look at the car. Wait, I'll help you escape. But those men, don't stop to argue. Your life depends on speed.
Wait, trick, I tell you. Sound the alarm, quick.
Hey, what's the matter?
What's the matter, boss? Follow that car just left there and stop it. No matter what you have to do, stop it.
So, you let him get away, did you? If he escapes, it'll go hard with you, Brady, understand?
Oh, but you don't understand how it happened.
I don't understand. They said they were my friends. Who are you? Don't you remember me, Buddy? I'm your old roommate. I'm Red Grange. Red Grange? The man who wants to kill me. This is true, Buddy. I'm your friend. No, you're not. Let me go. You can't kill me. I won't let you. I won't let you come in here.
I'm trying to save his life.
Yeah, certainly looks like it. Come along with us and tell it to the judge.
I tell you, I'm this fellow's best friend. He's lost his memory. He's suffering from delusions.
He's lying. He's not my friend. He wants to kill me.
I tell you, he belongs in the psychopathic ward. If you don't believe me, just ask him who he is.
You're making a serious charge, young man. Who are you?
I'm Buddy. Buddy. I don't remember. They didn't tell me. I'd rather take a beating than to go back without him. We ain't got a chance now.
I guess your story's okay, Grange. We'll take him to the psychopathic for observation. You better notify his family.
If he'll drop me off at the independent taxi office, I'll get in touch with his sister.
Okay.
The boy said it was Biff Thompson's car that Grange drove into the garage.
How did he get it from Biff? And where is Biff?
Well, what difference does it make?
What a prize bunch of saps I've got on my payroll. Don't you know Thompson has evidence right on him that will cinch us for keeps? You need a report. You let him get away, didn't you?
Oh, the cops got caught him. They've taken him to the psychopathic.
And you let him get away with that? Knowing they'll bring back his memory?
Well, what could we do?
If you couldn't do anything then, you'll do something now.
But what?
Get down there and get him. I don't care how, but get him. Take it.
Local taxi. It's Biff Thompson.
Where is he?
Where are you, Biff? What happened?
I'm at the independent taxi garage. Tied up. I've been trying for 2 hours to get to this phone so I could use it.
Take it easy. We'll have you out of there in a few minutes.
You better. They're planning to sweat me for info. And believe me, I ain't taking a rot for any of you birds.
We'll get you out of there, only don't spill anything.
I wanted to get down here in time, but if you don't...
Do as I tell you. Sit tight and keep your mouth shut. Get down there, you two, and turn Thompson loose.
What about getting caught?
That can wait. Thompson's got a yellow one and tends to squeal.
Oh, yeah?
Wait. What a break. This is our chance to get Grange out of the running for keeps. Put him behind bars till we're in the clear.
How do you mean?
Listen.
Hey, listen, you fellas. We're going to get biffed. Do you get me? All right, get going.
Well, everything's all right, but he's safe. In the hands of the police.
Huh? Police?
The police?
They're holding him for observation. You're to notify your family physician. While you're phoning, I'll change out of these clothes.
Oregon 6674.
Barbara, look what I found. Isn't Todd Burns playing for Baxter Tech in today's game?
Yes, what's the matter?
The best player on the team.
I think so. Why?
Let's see that. My gosh, that looks like money.
It feels like money.
It is money.
Where'd you get it?
And that chauffeur's cap. It may be all right, but it looks suspicious.
Open it. Go ahead, open it.
You think we ought to?
Well, think what it may mean to you and Buddy and the team.
Sure, go ahead. Let's see what's in it.
Burns is sold out. He's throwing today's game. Did you bring in the driver of that taxi I smashed?
Did I, Did I ever fail you? Boy, I got him right there in the old stock room, waiting to be quizzed, for you to talk to him.
I told you I'd find them.
You found them.
Get him up.
Who gave you this note to deliver?
Yeah, who gave you that note to deliver?
Shut up.
I never seen it before.
You can't make that stick. We found this in your uniform cap. And if you expect to get loose, you'll tell us who gave it to you.
Yeah. You ain't gonna keep me here. My friends will be here any minute.
Oh, will they? Well, if that...
Holy cow! Didn't I tell you my friends had come for me?
Two mogul cabs paying us a visit.
Come on, boys.
Have you fellas come here looking for trouble or...
Mr. Grange, I've got to arrest you for holding a man here against his will.
For holding a man here...
Ah, don't bother the lie, Grange. We've got the goods on you.
Hey, no, you don't.
Take it easy, Red.
You got a search warrant?
Certainly.
I guess I can't prevent your searching if you want to. But I'll tell you in advance that he's not...
Wait! Let go of me! Keep you!
Go on. Look, fellas, look.
Up and after him! Somebody got our prisoner! Don't let him get away!
Old Grange, get back.
Come on, fellas, get home. Get it back there.
Well, any of you fellas see him? Haven't seen a sight of him.
It's strange where he could have gone to.
Here he comes now. Close those gates. Is that the guy we're looking for? Get him!
After boys. There's another passenger for the mogul cab, Jerry.
I'll put this one in the cab and start the meter going.
Get up, I tell you.
Good.
Come on, dead.
Well, do you want any more? Huh? Come on, get up and fight. Oh, you don't want to fight, eh? Well, boys, let that be a lesson to you. And don't fool around with this baby anymore, because I'm plenty tough.
There's another passenger for the mogul cab, Jerry.
Well, we certainly did our stuff, didn't we?
Now listen.
That's funny. He left a note with us. What do you figure this note means? It says, many thanks, but the attached driver didn't have any information I could use anyway. Say, officer, an old man brought him in here and he's gone.
What kind of a game is this, anyway? To follow that old fossil all over town, and then he brings your man right here where he belongs.
Hey, and listen, you guys. So as I won't be accused of detaining any of your men, they're in the cab. They're there. Well, so long, boys.
Untie these ropes. Come on, boy.
All right.
So you're trying to drag the law into one of your taxi wars, eh? Well, get this. The next time you try it, I'll pinch the whole mob of you. Holiday officer. I got a lot of things to talk over with you two. A lot of things. Come on.
But I've got to speak to Coach Bradley of the Baxter team. This is Red Grange talking. I found out today's game is going to be thrown.
I'm sorry, Mr. Grange, but that coach has done that for the football field. Yeah, but you might catch him, but he sure drives a fast car.
Thanks. The coach has gone, but I may be able to get to him before the game.
I don't get your idea, Red. If Burns is taking a bribe, it gives your team a better chance to win, don't it?
Football teams want to win their games. They don't want them thrown in their laps. That's not sport. Have you got a motorcycle I can borrow?
Oh, sure, 2 or 3, Red. Come on.
Oh, gee, boss. We couldn't help it. Anyway, Biff is back and no harm's been done.
Say, Grange has got the lowdown on Burns selling out, and he's headed for the game to tip him off.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was listening in on that line that we tapped into the Independent's office, and I heard Grange say...
Oh, so no harm's been done, eh? We might just as well pack up and clear out. We're through.
There's one chance to win. Grange is going by motorcycle, and he's just left.
Get into a car, get on the road ahead of him, and stop him. I don't care what you do, but stop him.
Here he comes now. Here's where Mr. Grange gets out of our game for keeps.